Hi guys, welcome again. Today I'm uploading two short videos instead of one average one. The first one that you will see is about why you should play more Seven Wonders, and it's addressed mainly to people that haven't seen my channel, but this one is for players who play a lot of competitively, and I just wanted to get some things out, because if I don't, then I will never speak about it, and I think the issue is quite important. So, the topic today, state of free player arena, and how can we improve it, basically. So first, I want to state that I really appreciate the arena. It's great. If you follow my channel from the beginning, you know that we didn't always have the arena and how excited I was for the arena. And basically that arena proved to be very, very much fun. But there are some problems and I want to address one. The first problem is parking. And what parking means that you get a high score in arena. What you can see on the screen is... I think the screen was from like 2 days ago. Something's changed between now and then. So on the like circled with orange or red, or how you want to call the color, are people who haven't played in like 2 months, and they're still in top 10. And that's how the parking problem starts. In yellow, there are people who haven't played in like 2 to 3 weeks and probably won't play. Again, like Legendario in first probably won't play unless somebody overtakes him. ED tried to overtake Legendario like 2-3 weeks ago. He failed. He was 63. Now he jumped back. I was 58 at one point. Now I'm in 8th after some finally successful push. Basically, the reason why is that when you get to the top, it's really easy to fall down. But it's hard to get back up, so people just don't play. And because people at the top don't play, you do not get a chance to go back up. So like the problem escalates. Of course, it's possible to go up, but it's very hard. Meeple, that you can see in 5th place, pushed, and he is now back to like 20 at the time that I'm recording this. So this is not ideal. I think in the ladder system, you want people to play. That's the first problem. There are even memes with the problem. This is done by Hyzenium in our Discord chat. He made a custom wonder, the parking lot. That's the joke. I'm not going to explain this fully, but parking is becoming a meme. And why is parking a problem? The incentivized playing, that's a hard word, but also it's hard for the players because when you get to rank 1, you basically shouldn't play. I would say unless you're like top 10, you probably shouldn't push because the risk for you is greater than the reward. So that's really hard. That means that we have less game on highest level. What's the most important part for me about arena and for competition in general is not winning, but playing against the best players. And because of this system, we have less playing against the best players that we could have potentially. And because of that, less people are playing, because some people see that. And we could have more people playing, better community, more people engaged, better strategy, cooler things, and generally just better experience for everyone. The second problem is that 3P has a free player. I mean that has a very high random player impact. Here we can see like a third wheel picture type of thing. So what I mean by that is, let me explain maybe with this. We call it sometimes suiciding, and let me just explain. So here we have 3 players, red, blue, and green. The red is ranked 1,800, sorry. The next one is 1650, and the next one is 1200. Then you can see their gains for the points. This is not like math, but from my experience, this would be something like this. where for the first he gets +6, for the second he falls for -8, and for the third he gets -30. Generally, Seven Wonders is a very balanced game, and the less player you have, the more impact you have on all other players, because you can, like, hate drafting is more important. Going for the same strategy is more impactful. There is less adjustments just because you have, you know, less room. Basically, you impact the other players more. And as you can see by the numbers here, you probably guessed what the problem is. Both green and blue are satisfied with being second. Both green and blue are very satisfied with being first and second when the red is first. So they can really play against the red, and it would be very hard for red. Like Seven Wonders is of course very balanced, as I said. So red can still like be second or first even, just because they misplay it. But it's really harder for him just because he can get targeted, and the other players are rewarded for targeting him. Also, if only one of the players targets him and the other guy plays really well, it's hard for him to get better than second, sorry. And as you can see, at the very top, when you're playing against lower rated players, and again, the top players might not be incentivized to play, you need to win more than you get second places, and losses are just super, super hard on you. So that's why this is one of the problems. But I have solutions for both of these problems. First, count the peak of the score instead of the current score. That way, nobody, like the first guy, never parks because he can just play more. Basically, what I mean by that is that when you get to like the top, you get your highest score recorded, and then you have your current score, but still it's only the highest score that counts. So when you are at the very top, you can still play, you can still enjoy the game, you still have something to fight for, you can push even harder at the very, very top, and you can pause or stop whenever you want, and you are never really incentivized to park because playing might be just better. You do not have to play, but you can play, and the other players have the possibility of catching you up or just meeting you in the game. That's also great. The second solution is anonymizing player names and ratings. So here you can see the screen from one of my recent arena games. As you can see the country, the avatar, and the name. In my opinion, there should be like a hoodie guy for avatar for everyone. The flags should be gone, and the player names should be like player 1, player 2, player 3, or just some random generated, I don't know, let's say animal names, dog, cat, and a goat, for example. And then after you finish the game, you reveal what the players were. They can still talk after the game, they can still see what was happening, but they cannot target you from the start. They do not know who has the higher rating. And this is one of the things that I thought about. Whenever a top player does a weird strategy, people will really try to combat it a lot of the time. When you have like anonymized player doing a random strategy, they won't target him that much, and you might see more cooler strategies prepared by the top players, and that would be something that I would really like. With all that in mind, Arena is still awesome, and I'm going to give you a couple of tips for enjoying it right now. First is setting a realistic goal. Don't try to aim for top 1. That's kind of unrealistic. Like, there are a lot of great players playing for number one. And they're playing a lot, and some of them have better luck, some of them have worse luck, but still aiming for number one will just get you miserable, I think. I learned that myself. I was really trying for number one. I was number one for a long time, but it's really hard to get into the number one. So set something realistic and be proud of yourself when you achieve that. The next one is don't play when you're tilted. When you lose 2 games in a row, stop, take a break, drink your favorite beverage, talk to your friends, and I don't know, pet your home animal, and then come back stronger with a better mindset. And the third one, remember, nobody can win every game. I always compare this to Formula 1. Even if you are in the best car and you are the best driver, you cannot win every race. That's just how it is. And this is the same in Seven Wonders. If you get like worse matchup, if your opponents play against you a couple of games, you cannot win those. Be realistic about your expectations. These are 8-minute games usually, so just jump into next one or take a break and then come back when you feel like you are having fun. One thing is that I already created discussions and suggestions for Board Game Arena. So please, if you have a Board Game Arena account, go and upvote both of those suggestions so the developers can see it and so we all can have a better arena experience. I think both of these suggestions will help it greatly, but if they feel really bad, I think we should like try them for one season and then come back if they do not work. And that would be it for today's video. Basically, upvote these suggestions, tell me what you think about it, tell me how do you feel about this arena season. I'm very excited about 4-player arena season. This will be the first time that we have 4-player for the new edition for the whole season. I'm really curious how this will go. Both previous season has been won by the same gentleman. He has a nickname Iguana. He's a member of our Discord that you can also join for a great discussion. And just let me know what you guys think. And tomorrow and this week generally, you will see more gameplay videos, less talk videos. So see you then. Bye.